y'all. Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 4 Reunion Part 2 and 3. Sorry I didn't get to it last week. I apologize, I've been busy. So last week, they bring in the husbands. Peter finally explains what went down at Kim's baby shower. Apparently, months ahead of Kim's baby shower, he had did some interview for some magazine, and he stated how I guess they'd asked about some of the girls. He don't remember what he said about Candy. I don't know. And he said or Phaedra, but he did say that Kim, Tiara. I forgot what it was about Kim, but basically it was sure she's not cute. So, and he said something about Phaedra. I forgot what it was said. Anyways, so Apollo took offense to that. So they get arguing, fussing at Kim's baby shower, and that's what started the fight. And yeah, they shot a damn made up, but how long that's gonna last, I don't know. Ask Troy, before you got with Kim, did you know how she acted on the show? He's like, no, I never seen the show. Have you seen the show since y'all been together? He's basically sitting there like, I really don't want to be here. Me and Kim, we get out of here, get home to our kids. I don't want to be here. That's the impression that he gives me when he's just sitting there with that smile on his face, like he don't care what's going on. Part two of the reunion was until Marlo came. Well, let me back up. We finally do know what Apollo does for a living because Phaedra made it seem like he was a repo man, but apparently where he works at, they find people who have inheritances, inherit. They have money from a family member. I don't know why I can't say inheritance. That's what I'm trying to say. They find people who don't know they have an inheritance, let them know, hey, you have an inheritance, come get your money. That's what he did. She made it seem like he was going around repossessing cars, but she said, I forgot what she said, but that's what made it seem like she seen. Then Marlo come out. Marlo and Nene, they did laughing, chuckling, and then they was asking Marlo some questions. Then Marlo says, Kim, I didn't like the way you said that about me. Because I feel that we, cut from the flame cloth. She's like, I take that back. You're a whore. It went on the sand, had a girl, the ring that she got on her finger. It was the ring she had from Big Papa. She just paid the difference off of it. Said because Corey couldn't afford a ring. And even straight was like, no, she didn't. I catch that. They was going back and forth until the show ended. Now part 3, we're gonna go to that because part 2 is boring, and I'm just gonna throw all these all in one big video. So part 3, they're still going back and forth. She's like, you don't know nothing about me, my man. He's got a pro contract. He's a pro football with a contract. She's like, so what? Charles is a pro football player too. That don't mean you got money, which is true. I mean, you could be a professional player, but that don't mean you making the big bucks. She's like, you over here talking about me, you know nothing about me, I know all this about you. She's like, you don't know nothing about me, Kim. Only person you know that I know is Kendra, who owns the house. You own the house, she own the house. She own almost all the furniture in there. Girl, don't lie. It's like she was throwing all kind of dirt at her. I was like, oh my goodness. And then she went on to Candy saying how word on the street is Candy, she be paying for her men and everything they want. And he's like, first of all, yeah, Candy, she did get a little defense. Like, first of all, my man has his own house, he has his own car, and yeah, if he want to drive my car, he can. But I have heard words on the street that she finds somebody who's already with somebody, and she lavishes them with gifts to ease them on over to her side. Whether that's true, I don't know, but apparently that's the word on the street. So. Yes, Marlo, she brought the drama for season 2, and she told Kim, if we're worrying about my hole over here, you need to worry about yours. You just as nasty as I am. At least I own it. Then they got to asking her about why they was in Africa, why she was throwing money in the air. She's like, cause I had just got into that fight with Sheree and all that stuff, and I just want to throw some money. And I don't know if that's just me, but it looked like when she was throwing that money in the air, Sheree was like eyeing that money. Maybe I saw it wrong, but hey, that's what it looked like when Candy and Phaedra was picking up the money. She was looking like, oh my goodness, I want to get some of that money. But y'all just gonna have to look at it and see for yourself. So Marlo leaves. Kim and Cynthia, they got to argue about something, and Kim was like, "Oh, not what is her name? Cynthia and Kim got to fight." And it's like, "Oh, Cynthia has a backbone." They got on to talking about how Cynthia likes to change up back and forth when she's with Needy and when she's not, which is true. When she's with Needy, she's kind of standoffish, don't really talk to the girl. When Needy's not there, she's all up in their face, which is I see where they coming from. Don't act one way when Neely's here, and not act like the same way when you're not. Don't do that to me. Then the whole situation about Kim not holding no black baby. Now, Sheree, she was wrong, and she admitted she was wrong. What Cynthia said is, I couldn't see Kim in Africa at an orphanage. Nobody said anything about holding a black baby. She just said, I can't see her at an orphanage, in Africa with kids having snot running down their nose, which, I mean, why they got to have snot running down their nose? But anyway, and basically Candy, she was like, I couldn't see her being here, period. Well, Sheree, she ran back and told Kim and blew this whole thing out of proportion. But Candy did say, I got mad when you were sitting there talking to your friend Kendra, and she's like, well, you helped when she was saying, Candy was saying, well, I kept her daughter when her fiance, passed away, and her friend Kendra's like, well, you held that black baby, and Candy took some kind of offense. It's like, I could have jumped through that TV and choked that girl. Yeah. What else happened? Oh, Nene, she went in on saying how, she talking about how she got her role on Glee and all that stuff. And Andy was like, yeah, you was actress before you came up here. She was like, yeah. And I met up with some people, and they met up with some people on the show. And, excuse me, they wanted to do, a Housewives series in Atlanta. They wanted me in it. As they didn't want no Caucasian girl, so I was like, y'all should pick Kim Food, and y'all should pick Sheree. They didn't want Sheree, but she's like, I had to basically, fight for Sheree. She let it be known that she's like, anything you want, just come to me. I got you. Like, yeah, girl, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. But Nene needs to sit down. Well, that was true. Now Nene needs to sit down somewhere with that, cause girl, don't. If you did it, just you did it. You ain't gotta tell the world. I guess you just trying to make Sheree look bad. So, and Sheree in that fight with Marlo, they was trying to explain what was going on. Sheree was like, I kind of blacked out during the thing. I don't remember what's going on. Candy told me what happened, but I didn't believe her until I saw it for myself, which I didn't get that. All that was going on. That was a little too much. What else happened on this episode? I had a whole bunch of stuff wrote down, but I don't know what I did with it, and if I look for it, so I'm just going to keep this video out because this is like the last one. If the season gets renewed, I don't know. So hopefully next season will be a lot better than this season was, because it was like too much. Like, really, why are you acting like that for real? So, yeah, well, that was basically the gist of the two episodes that came on. Nene, she's all about, oh yeah, that's right. Andy was saying how, Nene and Kim's, roles have kind of reversed, like some kind of Freaky Friday kind of thing going on in the woods. And Nene married, happily in love. Kim had her little sugar daddy or whatever. And now it's like Kim, she married, and Nene, she's outdated. And Nene wanted to dress up. She's like, I'm not like him because, the dude I'm, friends with, he's not married, so they ain't got nothing to do with me. And Kim went on to defend how Big Papa was not married. Well, he was legally separated. His wife was out of town. Either way, he was still married. It was a good, any day he could have just like, well, Kim, I don't want to be with you no more. I want to go back to my wife. It's just like, he was around my kids and my family. We went on vacation. That really doesn't mean anything. That don't mean he was wanting to be with you forever. That could have been just, I want to be with you for the time being. And it was, even like, this dude giving you all this stuff, and you seem kind of taken aback. He's like, yeah, because, like, we business partners, and I know he likes me, but it's like, you give me all this, stuff now, and we just becoming friends, stuff some kind of way about it, because, like, she was with Red for 15 years, and now they had a divorce. And it's like this new man coming around. It's like, hell no. It's just like, he asked her, will you and Greg ever get back together? She's like, I don't know what the future holds. If that's what's in store for me, then maybe, yeah. So, like I said, that was just an episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like I always want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady Steve signing off. Have a good one.